Hey guys, I was on the Facebook page the other night, the 300ZX enthusiasts and stuff like that. Posted some pictures of my car on there. Just wanted to shoot a video of it and post and let you guys check it out. But basically, this is like I said, if I suck at this, I probably do, because I don't do too many videos for YouTube or anything else for that matter. So if I suck, feel free to let me know in the comments. But this is my 94 300ZX twin turbo. I got it out today for the first time in a few months, and winter's coming. It sucks. It's like 35 degrees today. But here's some of the little cool things that's been done in the car. We got 18-inch HRE in the rear, 17 HRE in the front, big Brembo brake kit, steel lines, running Eibach full adjustable coilovers, steeling upper, camber, control arms, all that stuff is steeling, tie rods, all that stuff, steeling front and rear bumper. I kind of like this guy because it conceals the rear axle and everything underneath, like my R35, my GTR is. You don't really get to see all that stuff underneath. It's kind of concealed. I like that. The bumper fits really, really good. There's no fitment issues at all with it. It fits just as good as stock. This is the front. I got all the original stuff, the airbox and all that stuff at the house, wrapped up in bubble wrap. I know it sounds crazy, but this car could be put back to stock. I got everything saved. The car makes about 418 horsepower. It's got the full stainless exhaust system, injectors, cold air intake, some other stuff. Just too much stuff to really talk about and list. But I looked for about 2 or 3 years to find a car this good and clean, with no dents, no door dings, no scratches, Bondo work, no repaint, anything. So you can look down the side of this thing. I don't know if this will pick it up, but there's no dents, no door dings. I'm a heckler for that stuff. One guy, replied on Facebook that this was a 90 to 93 spoiler, and he's right. The guy that had this car before me was super OCD like I am about it. He never liked the high-rise ring from 94, the real high one, so he had it taken off, had the whole entire hatch and everything taken off, didn't want to Bondo and fill up the holes or anything, so he went and bought a brand new Nissan factory hatch, a 90 to 93, had it resprayed at the factory, had the glass swapped over so the VIN numbers would all be the same, still on the car, had the 90 to 93 wing put on, and it was done legit and done right. That was thousands of dollars that I didn't have to pay for, thankfully. That's one thing that attracted me to the car. I had a 90 to 93 spoiler with a 94 suede interior and everything, so it was really the best of both worlds. As far as the inside of this car is where it also shines. These are original 23, 24-year-old panels. No scratches, no wire, no bubbles. The interior is like it's never been used, basically. I know the dash was known to buckle in a few places here. This don't have any of that. This is all perfect. The leather looks like it just come from the factory the other day. There's no wire on the lumbar whatsoever in this car. Everything's perfect. The center console is like the car's never been driven. The boot, the gear shift, the steering wheel, the original titanium key and key fob, everything is original and in mint condition. The mirror doesn't have any discoloration or chrome coming off of it. It's perfect. No broken plastics around the locks for the T-tops, none of that stuff. I don't think the T-tops has probably been taken out of this car at least no more than probably 6 or 7 times this whole entire life. I did install this double DIN unit. The factory systems were known to suck and go out, get shorts and stuff. So I put in that Kenwood double DIN. So you can get on YouTube and Facebook and all this other stuff on that thing if you want to. I left these original Bose grills I went with some Italian-made speakers and put them in there. They bolted right in. They sound really good. So I've done that. And I put new speakers in the back too. I'll show those to you. Doors still shut like factory. I know sometimes they don't shut so well. They've been left open over the years, and you gotta pick them up and try to, you know, these shut perfectly. This is the driver's side. You see the steering wheel and everything's perfect in this. No wire on any of the suede or anything. Got some nice paddles there. I actually put floor mats over my floor mats just to protect them. I'm that anal about it. Door panel, once again, never been kicked, never been damaged. These have never been bleached out by the sun. All the writing is still on the buttons and stuff. I did have the windows professionally done, 5% window or 5% limo tint. No hair bubbles or any of that kind of stuff in it. It was done really, really good. And the driver's seat on these cars were known to get tore up right here also on the lumbar. This one is still in perfect condition. No wire, no signs of it ever being really used. Oh, this is super shape. I know there's some nice ones out there still left. But this guy is like a time capsule. It really has been meticulously maintained. Once again, gotta love those doors shutting that easy. I love it. This is the trunk area. The original cargo liner. Don't think it was ever used. I mean, it's in perfect shape. No scratches on anything. These just get deteriorated. They buckle right here from the sun and all that other stuff. This one doesn't have any of that. The plastics are absolutely perfect inside this car. No golf clubs, groceries, nothing ever, no umbrellas, nothing was ever put back here. I have the original bags, but I upgraded to these from the Z store. They're really thick. If you take the T-tops out, you ain't gotta worry about them getting dented or scratched. These are really nice, by the way, the Z store. They're like $200 or something, maybe 150. I did install this stereo stuff. I bought these boxes off eBay, but I went and cut them down, took them apart and cut them down so that I would keep them at least an inch away from my plastics. I didn't want to get my plastics damaged. Just in case I ever wanted to remove this stuff. I've seen guys put stereos in and they drill through the frame and Bondo and all that stuff and fiberglass. But I wanted this car to where if I wanted to put it back to stock, it may take a few days, but I could get it back to that stage. All the amps are mounted underneath this tray to the underneath of it, so you can take them out if you want to with just the panel all in one, one big chunk basically. And I got I think 2 BD 1000s, Rockford Fosgates, 1000 watts RMS to each sub, and I got some aftermarket the Italian made speakers back here too. I think these are 6.5s or 4x8s or something. I put those in several months ago. And I'll show you a little bit of the engine compartment. I didn't go too fast and too furious. I like a little bit here and there and a little bit of aftermarket stuff, but I don't knock the, if guys want to do body kits and 25-inch wheels and stuff, it's all good. It's a free country. Do what you do. I just dress it up a little bit. If I ever do a motor pull, I might bling it out a little bit and do some other stuff like a timing cover, paint job, and maybe polish the intake a little bit, but I don't get too carried away. I'd say it makes about 418 right now, horsepower wise. I know there's guys running 800 to 1,000, even more out there, but I think if you really get too much power, this is gonna sound crazy. I think if you get too much power to this car, it's so light in the rear end, it just kind of takes the drivability and the curves and all the fun stuff away, and you just basically trying to not wreck it and destroy yourself. So I think 418 is pretty fun. I wouldn't mind maybe doing 550 or so, but I don't think I want anything more than that on a car that's just light in the rear. And it's like, say it's 35 degrees today, and I pulled out from my house, and the first 2 gears, it was like going each direction. I couldn't keep it in the road, so I couldn't imagine much more than 550 horsepower, and you'd be having some serious traction issues, I would think. But that basically about covers it. I just want to kind of show you guys my ride. The guy did heat and roll the fenders when he had the car to run those wider rims and tires and 18s and stuff on it, and they do not rub. They're really close, but they do not rub, thank God. The guy done a good job on it. But that's basically it. I just want to show you guys my car. I'd like to see some, some videos and comments and stuff from you guys' car also. Like I said, this is my first video, really. I don't do much stuff online, but I have a love and a passion for the Z32s, and I just wanted to show it to you guys, so please excuse my bad filming, videoing. But just want to show it to you, and you guys take care, and we'll see you soon.